Okay, that's new. Anyway, hi, my name is Rihanna. I am the creator. I really feel like I haven't done this in a while, but I digress. My name is Rihanna. I am the creator of Open Arms. Open Arms is an occupational therapy company that specializes in community wellness. Um, we offer services from adults to kids or kids to adults, um, family support as well, but that's under unique circumstances. Information below. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel now, just in case you forget or lose track and don't get to the end of the video. Honestly, it's really in case I forget to say it. Spread the word. Okay, so we are doing Gemini. Gemini for the month of June. I honestly was supposed to start this last week, but nothing went as planned last week. Even there's a delay now with the gardener being outside, but I can't delay it any longer. So let's get into what the message is. Okay. What message do we have for Gemini for the month of June? I didn't know what deck to use, so I just have all of them sitting out basically for what's called Okay. Let's see. So message 2 we have for Gemini for the month of June. One more? Okay. Yep. Wow. Okay. So let's look at what we have here. Ooh. Okay. We got some good stuff though. All right. So we have job. Love what you do and do what you love. We have elevator in reverse, rise above. We have teeth, take a big bite out of life. And we have house, home, come to the residence of your soul's resonance. Okay, so as I am looking at these cards, color theme here for me is yellow. Yellow is popping out a lot and also just a light. So I feel like you guys are attracting things that you aren't necessarily going after. So things that it's almost like opportunities or circumstances are coming to you. And in a sense, you're the reactioner in a lot of situations, not the initiator is what I'm getting. But I feel like you either feel like you're at a standstill or digressing, not really making the progress that you would want to make during your season. But it's also because you're not taking many chances. Although things are coming to you, it's not the opportunities that you're wanting it's not the opportunities that are going to advance you. You're really in a position right now to where you have to take a risk. You have to put yourself out there. And it's giving me a feeling of you have to just, how can I say it? It's a chance it might fail, but you'll never know if you don't take that chance. Do you see what I'm saying? And that is what like I'm getting at with this. So for there's an unfulfillment when it comes to the job, whether it's the position you're in, whether it's the location you're at. It just feels like something is not necessarily fulfilled. I also feel like there's something in here, something in the background. So if you see it, if you can see it, definitely let me know to confirm that I'm not tripping. What else? Okay, so house, of course, we're looking at relocating. I feel like I've been saying that in the daily readings that I do on Instagram. Relocating or rearranging things in the house because you want a more flow, energy of flow, not necessarily. It's almost like you need like space. So you're either pushing things against the wall to give like more space to the environment. You're either opening more windows. You're doing something that creates like a lighter feel, a more summer feel to this month of June. Okay, let's see. Okay, clarify job. Man, whenever you don't know, just trust. Okay, just trust. Okay, so the card we have for job is holistic health. Definitely, I'm hearing herbalist, spiritualist, just wanting to do definitely a spiritual based practice, but wanting to combine two areas, a spiritual area and then like a professional area to make, yeah, because holistic is basically taking like an integration of everything and looking at a situation from the whole picture, right? And it's along the lines of what I do for my business as far as like joining occupational therapy and spirituality to enhance like community wellness, emotional health, things like that. But this is different for different people. So it could be using essential oils for face care. It could be, I feel like a sense of spirituality with midwifery. Is that how you say it? Or being a doula or an herbalist. So plant-based meal prepping, or even just like seasoning of herbs, holistic herbs to use to heighten this mood or to do something different. Yes. This is taking you back to things that you enjoyed doing or that you had an interest in as a child. And it's all coming back to you. It could, but it also feels like this is something centered around family. So either you want to go into business with family, you're looking at the cohesiveness and being the glue to a family, like a family practice or targeting family. What am I trying to say? Targeting family togetherness. I don't know. I feel like so I feel like I don't need to use that many words. Okay. Wound therapy is also something I'm looking at ways or non-medicinal pain medication. Yes, we're going with that. So let's see. Clarify. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the cards that we have, listen, swords and pentacles. Okay. We got the 9 of Pentacles. We got the Justice card. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is basically telling me what you're wanting to do in regards to job has a lot to do with being self-efficient. So it has a lot to do with being an entrepreneur. There's a push to do things out of your home. Wanting to start a new beginning, but understanding fully what it's about. Learning how to balance things in your life and not really stressing over what you want it to look like. With the Four of Swords being in reverse, this feels like not being worried about what the plan looks like, and then, but just doing the work. So being intuitively guided. Like, okay, I'm going to do this. Just like I was saying, when you don't know, just trust your intuition. Okay, so I'm just, even if it feels all over the place, but Gemini is good about finding commonality in situations that are very, you know, just all over the place. So yes. Yes. Do you need me to clarify that more? I think the rest of it will pull together. Okay. Let's see. Let's clarify elevator in reverse. Rise above. This gives me, I feel like whatever is going on, there is a sense of like being very well full in the heart, or heartful, compassionate, lighthearted, but things in the environment are, for whatever reason, trying to bring you down. And it's the separation of trying to keep you focused on what's happening in the 3D and not connected to that crown chakra. So if you allow your heart to be tampered with, in a sense, and it could be just an array of individuals, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be relationships, anything like that that affects your heart, it's going to seem like that's a distraction. So you always want to stay centered. You always want to be sure about how you're reacting, how you're, you know, what you're entertaining, and really how long you are entertaining it. Clarify elevator in reverse. Okay, we have angels and masters 33. So this is, yeah, man, it's a lot of this shit that's going on. Not that is going on, but there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of challenges. There are a lot of hurdles or hiccups that don't have anything to do with you. Yes, they're coming, you know, they're coming in your bubble, in your path, but they don't actually have anything to do with you. And so with you understanding that, understanding what your path is during this time, understanding like what journey you are on at this time, you can, someone else's situation can be a pit stop, but not a whole detour. Does that make sense? You are a master of your, what is it? I'm the captain of, master of my fate, captain of my ship, master of my fate. I think it's something like that. Own, you know, your own individual task, because you are so effervescent, so forward moving, so not just stuck in one place. Two things happen. You come across a multitude of different people, but also people are attracted to the fact that you're not anchored by anything. And so if you're not, then they will just try to anchor you with their stuff or try to hold on to you for your own forward movement. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, so alignment. And again, definitely talking about that heart chakra, keeping you from connecting with your crown chakra. Don't let anything disrupt that at all, Let's clarify this column. People are, yes. Yes. Done. Okay, I'm done. So with this, you have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Sun card, you have the Strength card, and you have the Fool. And so, listen, for a Gemini, especially in Gemini season, for these cards to come out and it's a lot of heavy pentacle energy and not really sword energy means you're not stuck in your head. You see what I'm saying? You're going after what the benefits are: money, abundance, energy. Like high vibrational energy is what you're going after, what your goal is. This three of Pentacles, that is what I'm talking about. Like, you can be exactly authentically yourself in a multitude of different areas, and some people don't like that. So the people that seem to like stand in your way or try to delay your process, it's in a sense of them trying to, it's so attractive, it's so admirable, it's in a sense of them trying to get whatever it is you have, because they don't know what it is. Whatever it is you have, oh, that's not too loud. Whatever it is that you have, they want it for themselves, but the only way they know how to get a piece of it or be a part of it is to pick it apart to try to see what it is. But with them picking it apart, they're disrupting what you already have going on. With the Strength card, with the Sun card, and with the Fool card, this is, you can't shake shit like this, okay? This is you. This is everything that this is what you're made of, and that's it. Nobody can come in and disrupt this. There's no darkness here. This is all light. And again, remember I was saying yellow was coming through. That solar plexus energy is that confidence, that willpower. Listen, I'm not hanging on to shit. If it don't have anything to do with me, if I didn't cause it myself, if it's something that didn't start in here based off of me, no. And it doesn't matter. You can't take the innocence of a child. Do you see what I'm saying? That's filled with light. That's protected. You can't take the strength of a lion. That is protected. And you can't take the jolliness of a fool. A happiness is there. That's everlasting. These are all things that are all protected. And your happiness, your joy is protected. The lady in yellow, she stands there, but she's not a part of this. She can instruct them, but she's not taking the pencil from her to show her how to draw the model, or from the model, she's not guiding her on the best way to pose. They're to observe and not absorb. I just said that today too. Oh my gosh. And they mad about it. It's okay. Okay, so clarify teeth. What's going on? Why is Gemini afraid to take risk? So we have flexibility, 9. 9 is intensity. 9 is fruition, attainment, fulfillment, completion, conclusions, compassion. And what this feels like in this sense is you want to be involved in so many things. You want to be a part of things, but you want to be not just involved on a superficial level. There's this urge, this inch, this taste, this appetite to know information on a deeper level, just a little bit, not become a master of it, but just know the information just a little better. So that causes you to stay in one category or one topic for a little too long. You're afraid you're going to miss something. You're afraid you may not have enough to hold a longer conversation. It don't matter. Don't be anything that you're not. Do you see what I'm saying? As a Gemini, you are a messenger. You go from here to there to there. It's never in your natal ability to be a master of a situation. Maybe one, just out of, based off of everything else that we do, maybe you can be a master in one area, but it's not even needed, because your Your job, your ability is to bring an array of situations and find the commonality in that and make it work. So why, excuse me, why not allow that? Why not allow that? It's not your goal to be good in just one area. It's not. Or to have accomplishments in one area. Clarify this column. Red. I had red here somewhere. Oh, I always forget. Hold on. Okay, red is energy, passion, and material world. Okay, we'll see. And we'll see if the cards clarify it. That material world is what came out. So I think it's, I feel not, I mean, I do think, I mean, because it's a thing. What it feels like is that this area of the material world that lacks flexibility, that lacks taking risk, is because this is attached to money. I don't know a Gemini that's that good with money. And so these are big risks that you're taking, but it's definitely attached to passions that you have, whether it's putting your money into stocks, whether it's putting your money into a startup business, whether it's taking a leap of faith and taking some time off to vacation or to live more of a nomad's life. Be truly flexible, but in the back of your mind, it's like, okay, but what about money? Okay, but what about money? I'm gonna need money for this, I'm gonna need money for that, but what about money? Yes, I'm jovial and I'm jolly and I'm joyful, but if money ever runs out, I get a little paranoid. Yep. Clarify. Oh, no. Okay, I'll take it. What comes after this? And what comes for that? No, that's not it. I'm trying to get this together for us. Okay, so let me just take the cards. Okay, so the cards that came out, and I talked big shit. I was like, we don't have any swords, and we got the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess, the Tower card. Okay, let's take this group. So yeah, this is overthinking. This is all thought, no action. And what you're trying to do, because you have the desire to take these risks, but you don't have the gumption to just jump. You're looking at other people's format, like, okay, they did this like this, I'm gonna try it a little bit like that. Okay, they did that, like, it might be okay, but that's putting you in a position to where you're becoming less like, or if you do feel like you are making decisions, fast decisions, it's not based off of your specific place. It's based off of what you see externally that someone else has been successful in. Does that make sense? Okay. So with the High Priestess, it's basically saying, like, you have the ability, you have the intuitive ability to connect what you feel up here, the messages and the downloads that you're getting in channeling, and putting them out into the out to the world, and it be beneficial. But I feel like you're going to drag your feet, and there will be a Tower moment because the Tower card came up. Okay, so after the Tower card, I definitely, let me see, I just want to know. I feel like some of this is a Tower moment, could be a friendship ending, a business partnership ending. It could be a sense of being betrayed, It could be you shuffling your feet on making an investment, and so you go with the safe bet, and the safe bet is what bites you in your ass. It could be in a sense of moving too fast in too many areas and not really paying attention to what you're doing, so overlooking certain things. That can be the Tower moment. But from that, there's a huge learning, because we have the Star card. And the Star card is all about that healing. It's all about that Aquarius energy. So yes, I did, some time of being a rebel. I've done all this, going against the grain kind of stuff. But on the other side, I learned more about myself. And I feel like that is what's going to come of it. I don't like leaving that as that, though. So I asked for another clarifier, and we got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is no matter how rough it gets for this situation, the Six of Swords is no matter how rough it gets, it's always going to pan out for you. It's always going to pan out for you. But I need something else. I need more information. I need something. Hold on. What is this? What comes after the Six of Swords? What is the smooth water? Especially if you're hesitant to take risks and then you take it, but there's a Tower moment standing there. What could it be? What is the end result of this? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the end result is to trust your intuition. The card is intuition. That is this whole process. That is the inflexibility, the rigidness, the not, taking risks, the not paying attention to the downloads you get. It's based off of you not following your intuition. So if you're heavy on that, if you're looking to other people for answers, you're gonna fuck yourself up. You're gonna have that Tower moment just to bring you back to where you're supposed to be. So it says each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. The external world does not have your answers. The external world cannot help you on this journey that you're on. Damn. I hear you. Clarify house, home. Inner child. Isn't that beautiful? 17 is 8, which is rewards, progress, mastery, action, accomplishments, prosperity, abundance, and manifestation. And it was in reverse. So I feel like if you feel uncomfortable in a situation or something feels off, energetically unaligned, it's trying to get you back to that nostalgic feeling. So those moments of nostalgia, maybe you need to cook more. Maybe you need to have like certain things like the smell of pine sol in your house. Maybe you need to have incense burning. Maybe you need to have the windows open in the morning to have that fresh air come in. There are certain things from your childhood there are certain things that happened during your childhood that life is trying to bring you back to during this month. And it's been cooler. So then we have, I don't know where I was going with that thought, but this is centered around the color green, and that's about nature, and that's about growth, but it's also the color for the heart chakra energy. And we've talked about the heart a few times in this reading. So this is, again, in a sense, to obtain that heart fulfillment. There's something about even going back to things, fairies, story tells about fairies, swans, very mystical things that are pure, things that are elegant. Thank you. That are elegant in nature, a softness, a genuineness, and also that innocence, purity. That is what, and it could be not in a sense of just like your physical house, but it could be the house, the body that houses our souls. Oh, wow, that was so damn difficult to say. Maybe if it's one card I love, it's the Six of Wands. I feel like towards the end of June, you definitely start to change. You're going to go through whatever your process is in this situation, but we have the Six of Wands and we have the Eight of Wands. So once it clicks for you, a lot of things are going to take off. What's taken off in the Eight of Wands? Not what I wanted to say. During this process, things I love to see. I wanted to come out earlier, but I'm going to take it because it was paired with something beautiful. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, cool. But we have the Two of Cups. Boom. Then we have the Eight of Swords, but it was low-key in reverse. So I'm going to take that too. And I'm not tripping because it was with the Lovers. So let me tell you something. Be your purest self, be your authentic self, because everything that is filled with love, you are attracting. Everything that is mutual, you are attracting. The things that are for you, regardless if it doesn't look like what you think it's supposed to look like. Don't box yourself into this area just because of what it looks like externally. Remember that intuition. Go for it. Say the things that you wouldn't normally say because it may make you seem too vulnerable. Do the things you wouldn't normally do because you don't want to look like no punk, okay? Because the Two of Cups and the Lovers card. So you got your representation of the Child in the Sun card. You have your card, which is the Lovers card. And I think the Fool card is also a Gemini card. This is for you, but you have to know that it's for you. You have to understand that this life is yours. No one can be a better Gemini than a Gemini. No one can be a better Ashley or Rebecca or Todd or James or Derek or Edward. No one can be a better you than you. That's lightweight beautiful. That's why I mess with readings hard, because it may seem shaky in the middle, but towards the end, if you really, are looking to help, it all comes together. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, you got the Magician. I think that's the other Gemini card too, right? Ooh, Gemini, you better live that life. Take those risks. take them, because as we're looking at, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, as we're looking at it, the risk that you take versus the tower moment that you're going to have to get you back to trusting your intuition, it doesn't seem like it's worth the work if it's going to take you back into taking risk anyway. I hope this was helpful. Leave a comment below. Follow me on Instagram. Bye.